Royal Enfield has been on a mission. Once known primarily for its classic-styled singles and vintage charm, the brand has spent the last decade proving it can deliver motorcycles that are more than nostalgic showpieces. The Interceptor 650 showed the world Royal Enfield could compete in the retro Roadster market. The Himalayan 450 demonstrated the company's ability to engineer a capable, modern adventure bike. Now, with the Guerrilla 450, Royal Enfield enters another arena, the urban roadster category. This bike is more than just a Himalayan stripped of its adventure gear, it's a statement of intent. The Guerrilla 450 is light, stylish, approachable, and fun, embodying everything that makes motorcycling exciting without overcomplicating the experience. It's aimed squarely at riders who want a versatile machine that's easy to live with, but still full of character, a platform with proven roots at its heart. The Guerrilla 450 is built on Royal Enfield's Sherpa 450 platform, a modern liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine and trellis frame combo that made waves with the release of the Himalayan 450. This was a significant departure for Royal Enfield, a liquid-cooled DOHC single producing 39.5 horsepower at 8,000 revolutions per minute and 29.5 pounds-ft of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox and a ride-by-wire throttle, this platform gives the Guerrilla a strong foundation, but the similarities with the Himalayan stop there. Where the Himalayan was engineered for rugged terrain and long-distance touring, the Guerrilla is a roadster through and through. Its geometry has been sharpened, its weight trimmed, and its styling reworked for life on the streets. Geometry and design tweaks for urban fun. Guerrilla 450's changes start with its proportions. A shallower steering head angle and shortened subframe make the bike feel smaller and more agile, perfect for city riding. The seat height of just 30.7 inches makes it accessible for new riders, while the ergonomics offer a comfortable, upright position for navigating traffic or cruising country roads. Instead of the Himalayan's spoked wheels and tall suspension, the Guerrilla runs on 17-inch cast alloy wheels front and rear, fitted with road-biased tires for a sportier feel. The 43mm conventional fork replaces the adventure bike's inverted setup, keeping costs down while still delivering competent performance. Visually, the Guerrilla is a blend of minimalism and style. The 2.9-gallon 11-liter fuel tank is slim and sculpted, the rear is tidy, and the round LED headlight ties it all together with a retro vibe. Royal Enfield's design language shines here. It's unmistakably modern yet evokes the simplicity of older motorcycles, ride modes, and tech choice. Royal Enfield has cleverly positioned the Guerrilla 450 for different kinds of riders by offering it in 3 trims: analog, a bare-bones version for riders who prefer a no-frills motorcycle with a traditional analog-digital instrument cluster; dash, the mid-tier model adds the Tripper Dash, a circular 4-inch TFT screen with Bluetooth connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation; flash, a premium trim that focuses on aesthetics, with extra visual flair and upscale touches. All versions come with LED lighting and selectable ride modes. Eco mode softens throttle response and maximizes fuel efficiency, while performance mode delivers a sharper, more engaging ride. The engine character, torquey and friendly. Royal Enfield's Sherpa 450 engine is a delight, while its numbers won't impress on paper compared to multi-cylinder rivals. This single cylinder is all about character. The torque-rich delivery makes it easy to ride in traffic, while its linear power band ensures confidence on highways. The engine's sound is also part of the charm. It's a deep, thumping note that reflects Royal Enfield's history, yet it feels refined enough for modern riders. Vibrations are present, but not intrusive. They add to the personality rather than detract from it. Combined with a 6-speed gearbox and ride-by-wire throttle, the Guerrilla feels surprisingly sophisticated without losing the simplicity riders expect from the brand. Real-world riding, nimble and approachable. World's review of the Guerrilla 450 highlights just how well this bike works in its natural habitat, the city and twisty roads. The compact geometry makes it easy to flick through traffic, while the low seat height gives riders confidence at stoplights. On curvy roads, the Guerrilla is stable yet playful. Some testers reported a slight tendency to oversteer in hairpins and understeer at higher speeds, but these quirks are minor and part of what gives the bike its unique feel. Braking performance is excellent for its class. A 310mm front disc with biber calipers provides strong stopping power, while dual-channel ABS offers reassurance in tricky conditions. The Showa suspension is tuned for everyday riding comfort, handling bumps and rough pavement with ease. Practical details that Motoroni thing Royal Enfield has consistently done well is pay attention to small, practical details. The Guerrilla 450 comes standard with a center stand, a feature often reserved for bigger touring bikes. This makes chain maintenance and storage easier, especially for urban riders with limited garage space. Fuel economy is another strong point. Owners and reviewers report real-world numbers between 25 to 30 kilometers per L, 58 to 70 mpg. Even with a smaller tank, this gives the Guerrilla a range that's more than enough for commuting and weekend trips. Build quality. A leap forward. Royal Enfield has come a long way in quality control, and the Guerrilla 450 showcases this progress. From its paintwork to the sturdiness of its frame and components, the bike feels well put together. While a few riders have noted small issues like a sticky trip switch or an unreliable fuel gauge, these complaints are relatively minor and don't overshadow the overall impression of durability. The Guerrilla's finish and fit put it in competition with European and Japanese bikes at a fraction of their cost. This reinforces Royal Enfield's position as a manufacturer capable of delivering both value and quality. Riders' feedback. Character over perfection. Guerrilla 450 has been met with overwhelmingly positive feedback. Riders praise its styling, approachable nature, and engaging engine. Many appreciate how the bike feels lively and characterful, even without extreme horsepower numbers. Some criticisms have surfaced, particularly around the headlight performance and low-end torque delivery, which some feel could be stronger. However, these shortcomings haven't dampened enthusiasm for the bike. For many riders, especially those stepping up from smaller capacity motorcycles, the Guerrilla feels like the perfect next step. A fiercely competitive segment for 100cc Roadster class is crowded with heavy hitters like the Triumph Speed 400, Husqvarna's Svartpilen 401, Honda CB300R, and BMW G310 are offering unique flavors of performance and style. What sets the Guerrilla apart is its balance of value, personality, and practicality. It doesn't try to be a razor-sharp sport bike or a premium luxury product. Instead, it offers exactly what many riders are looking for: a stylish, modern motorcycle that's affordable, easy to ride, and full of character.